Day 18, crossing New Zealand on foot. Now I've got a bigger bag and I can carry a stove. It is a game changer because I kicked things off with a coffee and a porridge this morning before setting off on a 15-kilometre run. I ran from Lake Hayes through Arrowtown up until the mountainous area, and I'll admit carrying 30 kilo on my back was a bit of a slog, and as you can see, it took it out of me. For the next few days I'm going to be buried within beautiful scenery like this, no signal for most of it. As I've mentioned before, I've basically got no experience like this, so this was my first testing to see if I'm cut out for it. I must admit, being surrounded by nature like this is so much better than hugging the side of the road. I even went 101 Bear Grylls and collected some water from this river. You'll see what I do with this later on. Throughout this section, it is predominantly tracks and rivers, with it interchanging around every 50 to 100 metres. Thankfully the weather was on my side and I was making good time, so I stopped off for a little break in Maystown. For the final stretch of the day, I'd be walking upstream on a river before crossing another mountain. I'll admit the river walking was calm at times, but it did also get pretty rough. I also somehow managed to walk 20 minutes further upstream than I should have, wasting time throughout my day. I'm not going to lie to you, at this point I was absolutely goosed and the thought of climbing another mountain was a bit deadly. However, when I finally got to the top, the surrounding scenery was lovely. It was a pretty steep downhill before I spotted the hut I was going to be staying in for the night. You basically get access to these through buying the Te Aroha Pass, and these are jotted out throughout the mountainous regions of New Zealand. The water I collected from the river earlier I was now going to use to cook my amazing dinner using a Soya mini filter which works boss. Although tired, I was happy with how the day went. Bye.